Cedric Doumbe. Who would have thought this guy would move needles like that? If you don't know who that is, Cedric Doumbe is a current MMA fighter fighting for the PFL, but he's also a multiple times Glory Kickboxing champion who's known to have one of the pound for pound hardest punch. His power is comparable, if not superior, to Poatan Pereira on a pound for pound list. And he's one of the most decorated kickboxers in the world. And after negotiations with the UFC didn't work out, he finally signed with the PFL, who gave him an opportunity to headline for his home crowd against another French prospect, Jordan Zebo, also 4-0 with tremendous athletic ability and wrestling skills. And if you saw the build-up, a little bit it was getting deep. Cedric was sending mattresses to Jordan's gym, was making videos on YouTube screaming, "Jordan, you're dead," to a point where during his walkout, it kind of became a slogan. Everybody in the crowd was screaming it. Yeah, Cedric really put all the pressure on himself for this fight. His first fight in a major MMA league, and man, 6 seconds is all it took for the big guy to go down. The crazy fact is that Cedric was outsized. He's fighting at welterweight but doesn't even cut weight, and Jordan is visibly much bigger. And Cedric put him down like he was low bro. That was crazy to see. And it just makes me realize how bad the UFC fumbled this man. They tried to make him come in for a 20k contract. For him, multiple times world champion, 2020. For all the eyes and attention he would bring in, this guy just sold out the Zenith in Paris. That's crazy no matter how you look at it. The PFL reportedly paid him 150k euros for this fight. Not bad. And to me, there's no shame in going there for that kind of money. The guy is such a star, not only in France, but now it's starting to come over to us in America. I saw all the big MMA pages on Twitter talking about him, and that's facts. Some of us already knew him because of kickboxing, but what he's doing in MMA is crazy. Half of the PSG soccer team was there for him, even Kylian Mbappe. He walked out with a mattress, again, with "Goodnight Jordan" written on it. And every single person in that crowd was cheering for him like it was Conor McGregor in Ireland. He talked the talk, and he backed it up just as good. And now he has the chance to enter the PFL $1 million tournament, and I can't wait to see what he does next. I still can't believe how the UFC fumbled this guy. They might really have allowed the PFL to acquire their first real superstar if they build him right. But I guess time will tell, right? And I still can't get over how powerful this guy is. We knew that already because of his kickboxing, but it's still so impressive. All he needed was to hit him once, and my man Zebo went to sleep. And we know this guy is actually good, not like Francis Ngannou just swinging and hoping for the best. He's actually one of the best kickboxers in the world. I really wonder how successful he would have been in the UFC. How does he match up with Leon Edwards or GDM or Ian Gary and all those strikers in the division? Because skill for skill, it's nothing he hasn't seen. The wrestling might be a problem though, since we've never really seen him wrestle, but with the team he has and the natural talent, it's nothing he can't work on. He already has been in the game for a couple of years, so he might have a pretty decent base. But when you think about it, the PFL is really starting to make some big moves. Signing him might be the biggest one of them, but they now got Jake Paul, Francis, and Doumbe, and plenty others. They have real options for super fights now. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them make Cedric headline all of his next fights in Paris. And Ngannou could fight anywhere, and Jake Paul even more. So I'm excited to see what's next for them. I just recently started watching the PFL and I really enjoy it so far. But Cedric is really a prospect to watch out for. He himself said that the final goal is still the UFC. Maybe win the tournament and then renegotiate. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think.